The old road twisted like a dying snake as we drove deeper into the woods, headlights barely piercing the creeping mist. Every turn revealed more darkness, as if the forest was swallowing the path behind us. My friends and I, Liam, Chloe and Maya, had planned a peaceful weekend, but unease grew as the trees closed in and the road narrowed. Sunlight barely flickered through the dense canopy. Shadows danced across the dashboard, and the air felt heavy, pressing in from all sides. Liam gripped the wheel, tense. The GPS was lost and Chloe's phone had no signal. We pressed on, hoping for a sign. At last, a crooked sign, cabin, pointed us down an even narrower path. The cabin was decrepit, swallowed by the woods. We sat in silence, dread settling in. This was no peaceful retreat, but a threshold to the unknown. That night, the real terror began. The air was thick with anticipation, every shadow in the room stretching and shifting as if alive. The wind outside howled through the trees, rattling the old windows and making the cabin groan. We huddled together, barely daring to breathe, as the darkness pressed in from all sides. Scratching at the walls circled the cabin, deliberate and patient, as if something unseen was testing the boundaries between us and the night. The sound was faint at first, almost easy to dismiss, but it grew louder, more insistent. Liam whispered, "Did you hear that?" His voice trembled, barely more than a breath. We all had. Our eyes darted to the corners of the room, searching for the source. Footsteps crunched outside, slow and heavy, stopping at the porch, then retreating only to return moments later. Each time the sound grew closer, as if whoever or whatever was out there was circling, waiting for the perfect moment. Chloe cried softly, her hands pressed over her mouth to stifle the sound. Maya wrapped her arms around her, whispering words of comfort that sounded hollow in the tense silence. We were paralyzed by fear, unable to move or speak. My heart pounded so loudly I was sure it would give us away. Then, in a flash, I glimpsed a pale face with dark, hollow eyes at the window, watching us. It vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving only a cold dread behind. For a moment I wondered if I had imagined it, but the terror in everyone's eyes told me I hadn't. I ran back to bed, pulling the blanket over my head, shivering uncontrollably until the first light of dawn crept through the window. None of us slept. When morning finally arrived, we gathered our courage and stepped outside,